I love it here at Rocky Bay. Fresh air, wild seas, and it's even got real pirates. And best of all, they're friends of mine. Hello, Tom.
Morning, Rupert. Good to see you again. What? I says it be our young friend Rupert come for a visit. Biscuits.
Here you are, Mr. Ribbons. Freshly baked this morning.
Bless your mum's heart, lad. How be your parents then, Rupert?
Very well, thank you, Tom.
And you? It be only a year since last we see you, but you be grown, lad. Going? So soon? Ye just got here.
Not going, Mr. Ribbons. Young Tom says he be growing.
How are you, Bill?
Old, lad. We all be old.
Cold? I'd be giving you me sweater if I had one.
Aye, then you'd be catching the chill, Mr. Ribbons. Then next comes the fever. Mark my words, I've seen it afore.
Lad, I just be remembering. This be for you. Something of mine from the good old days on the Spanish Main.
It's great, Tom. Thanks. The Avenger?
Aye, an exact replica carved by her captain himself. The most feared pirate ever to sail the seven seas.
Captain Peglegs.
Peglegs! Quick, we'd best be shipping out if that black-hearted sea shark be coming ashore. Steady as she goes, Mr. Ribbons. There be naught to fear.
Old Peglegs be gone to Davy Jones' locker years ago. But there still be other bottom feeders lurking in these waters.
What do you got there, Ribbons?
Nothing what concerns the likes of you, Mr. Eel.
Careful, you old gaffer, or you'll find yourself out on the street. Remember, I'm the one that gives you a roof over your heads.
Ha! We pays you for it, Eel. Holes and all.
Yeah? Well, the rent just went up. Out of my way!
Whoa!
Were a time when we was fearless masters of the sea. Now here we be, marooned in this bilge pit.
Never mind. Why don't we all go for a walk down by the quay? I can try out my ship.
It ain't good for old men to be wandering too far from home port, Rupert. The old legs could give us out and leave you stranded like a barge on a reef.
Aye, it'd be best if we just stays and sits.
As you like, Tom. Just as well, I suppose. It looks like Mr. Eel cracked the hull. Hey, there's something inside it. Look at this, everyone.
A treasure map? You don't say.
Captain Pegleg's treasure, Dad. The most feared pirate ever to sail the Spanish Main.
Here are some sandwiches to take on the voyage, Tom. Don't worry, I cut the crusts off just the way you like them.
You're too kind, Mrs. Bear.
Thanks, Mum. Just wait and see. Before you know it, we'll be back with gold doubloons and pieces of 8. Come on, Tom.
Take good care of him, Tom.
I was watching them when they pulled it out. A treasure map hidden in that old toy ship. Those old gaffers don't know it. But they're gonna lead us right to the treasure.
Look lively, me hearties! Man the jib! Set the sails!
What? You has to speak up, lad. Hearing's not what it used to be.
Aye, and neither be this old tub.
She's a fine ship, Bill.
Aye, there's still plenty of life in the old girl.
We should all be staying in dry dock where we's belongs.
Cheer up, Bill. You're back on board a ship bound for adventure, just like the old days. That's where we start, Spyglass Point.
Avast ye scurvy filled rats! Say your prayers!
What?
Hit the deck, Mr. Ribbons, before you're blown out of your boots.
Who do you think it could be?
One of our old pirate mates be trying to beat us to the treasure. What thinks you, Bill Bottles? Bad Dog Dirk, is it?
Ah, Mad Dog be spending the summer with his grandkids.
Then it be Three-Toed Pete.
Listen, I think I can go...
Three-Toed works in a library now, sorting books.
Look, if I work around behind the...
Fearless Flint McGregor.
No, Fearless be laid up with a bad back.
Set sail or I'll blow you to Davy Jones' locker!
It'd be Flint, all right. Back pains make you mighty short-tempered to do. Rupert! We has to do something.
What cans we do? We be too old to be charging cannons.
What? Charge? Hey! Charge! Save the lad!
But who be saving us?
Drop ye weapons or I'll run you through!
Don't worry, he isn't as fierce as he sounds.
Cotton Billy's the name.
A parrot? What be you laughing at, you buzzard?
Ye look like a sea cow beached on a reef, Bill Bottles.
Methinks I cracked me rudder. I be too old for this.
Dead Man's Drop.
What?
We go up and due north across Dead Man's Drop. Don't worry, Bill. I'm sure it's only a name.
Pirates don't names things unless there be something to names them for.
Captain Billy? I'll catch up.
Avast! Bill Trot's on the point now!
It's Eel. He's followed us.
It'll be easy to catch up to those geezers.
I give them an hour before their legs give out.
Billy, I need your help.
Aye, aye, mate. This way, lads. Look lively, mates. Come on. They're heading off that way.
Good work, Billy.
Dead Man's Drop? It be just a name, says he.
Bill! Up here! We can climb across.
Lad, climbing trees be for kids and monkeys, both of which we ain't.
Come on, Bill. Why, I bet in your day you could all shinny up a mast and out across the yardarm as quick as you please. Am I right, Tom?
Aye, in the old days, Rupert.
You can still do it. Come on. Last one up is a landlubber.
Ain't good for an old man to have both feet off the ground at the same time. Mark my words.
This way, mateys. Look. Time to show off.
We've been following a bird.
Come on.
Ye can do it, Bill Bottles! Aye, ye be as smooth as a bobstay through a greased pulley.
If I be stung just the once, I swells up like a blowfish. It ain't a pretty sight, mark my words.
I set them adrift, but they're back on course.
Ouch! Wah! Oh,
Bill, are you all right?
that flying tarantula harpooned me right in the stern.
Methinks you be fine, Bill Bottles. Ye be coming, lad!
How'd those old gaffers get across so quick?
They swung across. If they can do it, so can... Huh?
Bees! Ouch!
When I get my hands on those gaffers, I'll...
There's the anchor, just like on the map.
We must be getting close to the treasure. What be our course now, Rupert?
I don't know. There's no more markings. There's only an X that marks the spot, somewhere in the middle of the island.
We could look for months and still miss it by a couple of feet.
I says we goes back.
We can't follow the map that leads us nowhere.
But we can't go back, because...
Danger! Danger!
They can't be far ahead.
They're gonna pay for this with more than their treasure.
We can't just give up now. I mean, why would Peglegs make a map that didn't lead to something?
Some says Peglegs were mad.
Mad or just clever? Look at this. Anchor to wheel, mind the first step. Follow the course the spot's marked with an X.
Of course! Anchor to wheel! Take a sighting, Mr. Ribbons! Aye! That Peglegs be as crafty a pirate as there ever were! Tween those trees be the way! Cast off, mates, and look lively!
Anchor to wheel, mind the first step. I wonder what that means.
Man overboard!
That be answering your question, lad.
Man the lifeboats!
There be tunnels leading off in every direction of the compass.
We never be finding our way out, says I.
Anchor to wheel. Mind the first step. Follow the course. What course be that?
Maybe
What he be doing?
a paper boat, Mr. Ribbons. It might help us find the course.
This be no time for games, lad.
Shut your pipes and nobody move. Good thinking, lad. There be a current. Slight, but just enough for a wee boat. This way be the course.
Follow the course the spot's marked with an X. The stream should lead us right to the treasure. Those two don't give up easily. Time to reset their compass, eh, Captain Billy?
Aye, aye, matey. Over here! They're not following the stream. They went this way.
Sure, we finds the treasure, all right. What would takes 100 strong swabs a month of Sundays to dig's out?
It can't be solid rock.
His legs! Look!
Captain Peglegs.
It be his ghost, a guarding his treasure.
Oh, I knows this be a bad idea.
What he be saying then?
Not a word, Mr. Ribbons.
He not be moving much either. That be no ghost.
It's a scarecrow.
You just look at him, pointing down at the old fool's wee bee for coming all this way just so's he can get the last laugh.
They says that swab never laughed, Bill Bottles.
There weren't a funny bone in Pegleg's whole body. Aye, just a greedy black heart were all.
But if he were that greedy, I think he'd hide his treasure somewhere he could get it by himself, without help.
Aye, Rupert. But how could one man get it from behind solid rock?
There must be a way. If this scarecrow wasn't his idea of a joke, then...
Gives it up, lad. He'd be laughing at us, plain and simple.
Not laughing at us, Bill. Trying to show us something. There!
Oh!
If I'm right, we'll be the ones laughing, Bill.
They did it again!
I knew we should have followed the stream.
I don't know which I want more. To get my hands on the treasure or on those miserable old coots.
Arr! Avast ye landlubbers! Make way for Captain Peglegs!
That lad be acting like he be drinking seawater. We be too old for these games.
If it's me treasure ye be wanting, just help yourselves.
Well, blows me down. We done it.
Danger! Mutiny! Mutiny!
What? Ah!
So, you're the one who's been setting the false tracks.
Unhand the lad, Eel.
Just try it, old man.
Leave them alone!
Sounds like you want to be first.
Take the treasure.
But Tom, we can't just let them...
Rupert, Bill Bottles be right on him now. We be but three tired old men what's got no business being this far from our rocking chairs. We can't stop you.
Over my bleached bones. I be wrong, young Tom. We gived up afore when we be sitting and rusting anchored to a rocker. Aye, but we hoisted that anchor, and old as we be, we makes it across the sea, up the mountains and through the jungles. There be a new wind in our sails, lads. From now on, we sets our own course. Besides, it be 4 against 2, and that be the sort of odds a pirate likes. Avast, ye blackguards!
What are you doing, you crazy old man?
Well done, Bill! We'll show 'em!
Get off me, you old coots.
Keep a hold, Mr. Ribbons.
Look out!
Giving up, are ye?
Why, you...
Look out below!
It ain't good for an old man to be pushed too far. Ain't good for the poor swab what's doing the pushing, that is.
I can't believe we let a boy and 3 old gaffers get the better of us.
Shut up or you'll be swimming home!
After we've taken those 2 to the police station, what do you plan to do with all the treasure?
We be thinking so much about the getting.
What?
I says we never be thinking what to do with the treasure when we gets it, Mr. Ribbons.
Well, what ye be doing with your share, Rupert?
My share?
Ye be a part of this crew, lad, deserving of an equal share of the booty.
Cucumber sandwich, folks?
Thank you, Tom. Would you like me to cut your crust off for you?
No, thank ye, Mrs. Bear.
Tom! You have new teeth! I said I like Tom's new teeth, Mr. Ribbons!
You don't have to be shouting, lad. What with my newfangled ear trumpet, I can hear you loud and clear.
And with me sweater your mum made. I'll never be getting the chill now. Mark my words. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm glad you like it, Bill.
The Rocky Bay Home for Retired Pirates. A marvelous idea.
Aye, and it'd be Rupert's idea to use the treasure to build it too, Mr. Bear.
Mrs. Bear, would you join me in a jig?
Why, I'd be honored, Bill Bottles.
Go on, Dad. Why don't you join in?
I think I'm a little too old for...
He be afeard he can't keep up with old Bill, is what?
Ain't good for an old man to sit down too long, Mr. Bear. Mark my words.
Well, I...
Come on, dear. You're only as old as you feel.